Teague's got the lead up to 2 now for Atlanta. Gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. There's the feed to Hibbert. It's James atop the key. It's good again, and the next one 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
He is setting this place on fire, fellas. His shooting has been off the charts.
Outside Teague. Millsap passes to Horford. And again, it's Atlanta.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Hibbert kicks to James. They get it back. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. On the wing, Korver uncovered, and that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague. Teague's got 5 assists in the game. James dishes to Hibbert, takes the assist and lays it in. Pick out the pass nicely.
Worked that one inside nicely.
And how much more is there to say about LeBron James, Clark? Incredible consistency, unbelievable athleticism. He just is a marvel in every way the longer he plays.
Kevin, when you look at his career averages, I mean, just off the charts, and he has the same unbelievable year every year. The consistency, phenomenal.
And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Splitter's checked in for Horford. Mike Scott comes in for Chris Humphries. Hardaway's checked in for Kyle Korver. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Jeff Teague. And the one thing Tiago Splitter gives you every year, Clark, is consistency. The numbers, the effort, the results, all very familiar every year.
Yeah, his game is really built on the intangibles. He hustles, he knows where he's supposed to be, he gets to the right spot at the right time, crashes the boards, takes charges. He does all the little stuff.
And Kobe, here we go. Hardaway with the steal. Dishes it to Schroeder. Up top, Splitter. The Hawks working the ball around. Millsap against James. Millsap kicks it over to Schroeder. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
And for Tiago Splitter, he's been a relatively unsung player in his career, never getting his number called on offense, receiving little recognition from the media, but providing tough defense in the post. He shot over 55%, crashes the boards in the 20 minutes or so a game that he gets. So that's been good enough to really establish a productive career.
Scott, good.
They haven't been as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. They're playing smart with the lead. I like that. They're being very selective and deliberate in their offense. And that's a good strategy when you're on top.
LeBron left side. To the left side wing. Count it, and the Atlanta lead has been cut down to 4 on the bucket from Curry.
You know, getting back to Splitter, yes, you need superstars to win in this league, but you also need guys like him, guys who put the team first, will bust the gut to carry out their responsibilities on the floor, off the court, and in the locker room. You need all of that to be a championship team.
Splitter sets a screen. Hardaway passes to Splitter. He got right to the cup using that screen. Splitter's got 15 points.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Yeah, they have really owned the interior. You've got to collapse that defense and force them to beat you over the top.
Now here's Schroeder. He's guarded closely. Lays it up and banks it in. And now it's an 8-point Hawks lead.
Bad time for these defenders to be standing around watching. Not while the ball's in his hands.
Ladies and gentlemen, the dance team. And the final period of play just about to start. Well, 50% from the floor. Fourth quarter on the court for the Hawks. Cephalosha is out there with Mike Scott. Then there's Dennis Schroeder. Then there's Horford. And it's Korver in at the shooting guard. Curry can't get it to go.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's fallen here since.
Picked by Horford. Now here's Schroeder, guarded by Curry. Picked by Horford. Shot clock at 5. Here's Schroeder. No good off the front iron.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Kobe dishes to Curry. There's Rose with the 3. Rebound, Atlanta.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Now here's Schroeder. He's guarded closely. And it's denied. And here we go. Here's Curry. Here's Rose. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
And the offense has just operated really smoothly here in the open floor.
Yeah, and for them to reduce the lead, they should keep the pace brisk. I mean, that's how they've generated the highest quality shots. 3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. The defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Guys, they are getting exposed in terms of their low post defense.
Schroeder kicks to Cephalosha. There's the pick. Passes to Korver. Now here's Schroeder. He's covered by Rose. Cephalosha passes to Scott. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. That's on LeBron James. And Mike Scott, a former second-round draft pick who has carved out a role here in the NBA the last 2 seasons. Mark, he was a major contributor off the bench.
Yeah, he's a bit of a tweener, not big enough to maintain position down low on a consistent basis and not quick enough to really be a 3-man or small forward, but what he can do is get to the basket, rebound okay, and knock down the deep shot.
Roy Hibbert's checked in for Steph Curry. The drive by Scott. Hibbert pulls it in. Hibbert's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Oh, and the jam by Rose.
And that's some inspiration. Steals, blocks, and a big dunk. Those are ways that you can really change the momentum in a game.
Well, they got to chip away, Clark, at that deficit, and no doubt that'll help.
And that's what he's out there for, guys. I mean, he is an electrifying player, no doubt.
Chris Humphries has checked in for the Hawks. We're in the 4th quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Teague dishes to Cephalosha. Horford kicks to Korver. Back to Horford. Teague against Rose. Clock at 6. 13 feet away. Atlanta again missing.
And coaches just love players who they can count on to give that effort defensively.
And he clearly is one of those guys, Greg. We saw it right there. Nice work forcing that miss.
Now is not the time to be giving him that kind of shot.
The Hawks leading by 3. Teague, the pass to Humphries. There's the pick. Korver gets a wide open look and a miss there on the triple. Gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Butler, he's checked in for Kobe. And a change for the Hawks. Paul Millsap is checked in for Chris Humphries.
Second personal foul. First team foul. Substitution.
And it's Rose penetrating. No luck. Great D that time from Teague.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
Korver dishes to Teague. And the foul on Derrick Rose. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th. Teague with a clean look.
Even though he isn't having the best of games from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
Tries yet again. Jimmy Butler comes up with the rebound. Gone 4 of 8 in this 4th quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. The kick out to Rose. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. 11 points for Derrick Rose.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Teague. And it's good off the back rim and in. And the Hawks lead by 2.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
And it's Rose penetrating. Butler on the wing. Gets to the corner and buries it.
There's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist number. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
Atlanta calls timeout. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sideline.
Yes, guys, Mike Budenholzer had some words for his team. He told the guys that for now, he wants to see them back off the three-point shot, saying all our offense doesn't need to come from perimeter jump shots. Let's get the ball inside for some high-percentage looks.
Stephen Curry's checked in for Derrick Rose. And a dunk by Horford.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run, don't you think? Clark to the hoop for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it.
In the corner, it's James. Good work defensively by Millsap. The Hawks leading. 1:11 left in the fourth. Sefolosha misses.
That's what we call good defense in the paint. Worth its weight in gold.
It absolutely is, and maybe even more than that. I mean, you saw it right there. Without his presence, that's an easy basket.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
They've also jumped on any opportunity they've had to attack the basket tonight. I mean, excellent penetration.
You can tell that pass just hung in the air for a long time.
Yeah, exactly. Long enough for him to get a hand on it and knock it out of play.
Here's Teague from the inbound. Good!
He's definitely turned things around in this game. I mean, he was more of a background player in the first half. He's jumped center stage now.
James. Yes! And the foul. Oh, Millsap picks one up.
Boy, is it tough to stop LeBron right now.
He sinks the clutch free throw.
He's got ice water in his veins, fellas. No way he's going to miss from the line when the game's still hanging in the balance. I've seen him make too many in this situation.
Atlanta calls timeout. Here's Korver, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
And they had a foul to give, but you want to use it on the ground.
Yeah, I agree with you there, but at least they did get the clock stopped. That is the one saving grace of that situation.
And that's big there. Once he got the opportunity to get to the line and take the lead, you have got to convert.
Here's LeBron. The kick outside to Butler. Pass to Curry. There's the dish to Randall. In the corner, it's James. Knocks down the three.
That was massive.
You know it. He's stepping right into the spotlight there.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. They're down by one. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. We've got 22 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. First free throw is good, and that ties the game up. And so making both free throws, that'll give them the lead here.
And that's how you do it. Free throws can make a huge difference in a tight game.
Guys, what's your take?
You know what? Enough time that they can run whatever play they're most comfortable with.
Definitely. I mean, they're in good shape there, in my opinion. Shot clock's off, but still enough time left on the game clock to really run your normal set here.
Back to Curry. James outside. Back to Curry. That's a two from Butler. Oh, that shot had a chance, but no good.
Well, Paul, congratulations.
The 2K Sports postgame show.